Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Happy Friday. Yes, Friday streams are back, except for next week. We're skipping next week, but Friday streams are back. Welcome, everybody. We are back. We did last Friday, and we're back this Friday, so we are ready to go. We're gonna I'm gonna actually nickname Fridays as Classic Fridays or Old School Fridays, where we take out some old school aircraft, whether it be GA, business jets, airliners, you name it. We're going to do that sort of stuff. Mr. Harden Up, what's going on? Happy Friday to all my Aussie friends that are at work. Hopefully this finds you well. Suffering you jocks that you're at work, and hopefully you can lurk in the background. What's going on? And NGs. I don't know. Well, the NGs are old. We could slide some 600s in there now and then, Fozzie. We could slide some 600s in there now and then. But welcome, everybody. Hope you guys are doing well. A great start of the weekend. It's meant to be a pearl of a weekend, and we've got heaps of flight simming ahead of us, and we've got a heaps of just flight sim stuff in general. So, but I hope you guys are doing well. We are multi-streaming over on Twitch and YouTube. Actually, I'm going to do a little shine here so we can see the Fokker in the background. So we're going to do, we're multi-stream over on YouTube and Twitch, as I mentioned, but today we're going to be flying on one leg in Australia. I don't really fly in Australia much, so we're going to do this one today. We're going to go down to Brett's motherland, the third state of New Zealand, called Tasmania. We're going to cruise down there. We're going to go in the Fokker F28 3000 variant, which is the old Ansett variant. And then we're going to jump over into a BAE 146. I don't know which one that I'm going to jump into yet. And then we're going to go fly down to Melbs, down to Hobart. So should be a lot of fun. I haven't been in both of these aircraft for a little bit. So it's always, whenever I haven't flown a plane for a little bit, it's always going to be an interesting stream. Maybe for you guys, but not for me. So anyways, welcome everybody. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope your week wasn't too bad, and I'm very, very grateful that you guys can join me on a Friday. I love doing Friday morning streams. Like, they're not our busiest stream, they're probably our smallest stream when it comes to viewership numbers, but it's one of my favorite ones because it's sort of chill out and it's the start to the weekend, because I still get excited about weekends even though I do this 7 days a week. Anyways, Mr. Brett Plays was the first one that jumped into the chat over on the tubes. Mr. CP6565 wasn't too far behind him. Chris Stewart is there. He says to say hello. Fozzie's there and he's in the sim, so I can see him there. I can see Kanga there. I think Pringle's there in the background too. Thank you, fellas. Richo's there as well. Welcome, Captain Fozzie. Welcome, Richo. Benjamin Murphy says greetings. Hope you're doing well. Chris Stewart's there. Mr. Pringle says, hey, Fozzie, it's time to go around. I don't know what that means. Only in real life, though. Slab Wilson Slab says welcome. Mr. Betty Big Bucks. Hope you're hard at work, Mr. Betty Big Bucks. Welcome to the stream. Betty Big Bucks was actually whinging a couple of weeks ago that he's not getting his Friday stream. So, you know, Mr. Benny Big Bucks, here you go. They're back. I said it was only going to be down for a while. Mr. Emmett, what's going on? Mr. One Chat says, what a wet and wild day today. Is it? Where are you from, Mr. One Chat? Who else is lurking about in the chat? Kang is here as well. Welcome to the stream. Mr. Dave is here. He says, hey, what's going on, Dave? Welcome to the stream. I'm happy to have my Friday entertainment at work. Well, you know. But just get the boss on the stream, and maybe we can get him to do some donos for some barrel rolls. That'll make my Friday streams better. No, I'm just joking. Anyways, moving over to Twitch, Mr. Benny Big Bucks, Mr. Brett Blaze is over there. Edmund, congratulations to Edmund. He's just hit 300 hours over on Twitch land from watching the streams. Edmund, thank you very much for all the support. I appreciate it. And he's dropping heaps of the disco. On this crappy copyright free subscription I got, the disco is one of the best stations on it. So hard up, what's going on? I wish I could fly, but I'll just lurk and work. No worries, that's what it's all about. That's why we do the Friday stream, so you can lurk and work. Well, hopefully just lurk and not much work, but sometimes pretending to do work is harder than working. Robin Hood, welcome to the stream. Admins here, as I said before. Mr. Tony, aka I'm going to do some simming with with a side of work on a Friday. Hey, you do well, my friend. Welcome to the stream. A great stream last night, Tony. Nice to see you in the iFly and enjoying it, mate. All is well on work from home, rainy Friday. Nice to see you here, bro. Is it raining in Sydney, is it? It's bloody hot and, you know when you get those really, really hot, sort of stormy, muggy, sort of cloudy days? That's what we've got up here. It's bloody, like, muggy. I don't have the aircon on yet, but with my house, we face north, north to south. The sun's on that side of the house, but when it gets to, like, 2 o'clock, the AUSSIE room gets, like, a hot mess. I'm a hot mess anyway, but, you know. Who else is lurking about in the Twitch land? Saki's here. Welcome, Saki. What's going on? He says a Friday. Pinchy Lobster's over there as well. Welcome to the stream. Thank you very much, everybody, and for popping tropical almost. Well, yeah, we're in we're not North Queensland, but Southeast Queensland. So it gets bloody. Summer's all about. You know, we're in the time frame where we just get storms. We've had storms and hail every night for the last 2 weeks, but not where I am, just down at the Gold Coast, which is like an hour and a half away. So we've been lucky where I am. But it's about due anyway. It's about due. It's usually like where I am in summertime. It's just building up to storms all day, just muggy, and then the storms come rolling in. So we've had a bunch of cool changes all week, but we haven't been getting the storms. They will come. All right, let me get a throttle plugged in. Not a throttle. Let me get a yoke plugged in, and then we'll get ready to go. I just want to fly, bro. Albo can keep his job. Albo can keep his job. We've got local or what is it? State elections. I've already done my voting. Do it while it's nice and quiet. But we've got state elections next weekend. People are going to go and vote. I'm in South Brisbane, says Christian, and we have been getting them. Yeah, you guys have been getting them down your way, like Southeast Brisbane and South Brisbane. Yeah, they haven't made their way just up here to the sunny coast just yet. So, my favourite part of the forecast for Canberra is a chance of thunderstorms, possibly severe, with damaging winds, large hail, and heavy falls. Welcome to Australia's summertime, everybody. Do you even get storms in? Do you even get storms in Canberra? Isn't it just cold? You know, it's going to be a good stream if we're like talking about weather in the first 10 minutes, you know? It's just how we roll. All the important stuff. Tell you what, that's pissed me off. This dude from One Direction, yeah? Man, I can't believe how much news this guy's getting on TV. And considering the way that he died, getting all this substance abuse stuff is getting all this airtime, which really pisses me off. But anyways, you know, he had a bad life. He had millions of dollars and screaming fans everywhere. How bad can it get? But he says Bucky down in Melbourne, but you're not in Melbourne, my friend. Not in Melbourne. You're in a better place than Melbourne, my friend. You're in a better place. All right, let's get into it. Big thank you to our friends over at Just Flight for supporting the streams. I can't wait until the new RJ is going to be out. Geez, it must be close. I'll have to send them a quick email, see if we can get a bit of an update. But we are in the Fokker today. And this is one of my favorite planes to fly. It's totally old school stuff. Yes, Canberra is -5 in winter and 38. Do you get to 38 in summer? So a bit like your ausflightsimmer, only without the dollars and the fans. Yeah, exactly. But no substance abuse, unless you're talking about coffee. Coffee. I don't drink. I don't do drugs. Well, prescribed medication maybe, but the hardest thing I hit these days is Nescafe Blend 40. Actually, no, it's the coffee shop up the road. They do a large, and I only can take 2 shots instead of 3 on the large because their coffee's just like way too strong. I like it though. Fozzie's just written it. Indeed. Love you, Fozzie. I hear you grow your drugs in the back like Fozzie. No, mate. No, I wouldn't even know how to do it. I grow weeds in the back, but they're not just normal weeds, mate. You'd kill them with weed spray. Avoid 43 beans, Shane. Life is too... Avoid the 43 bean, Shane. Life is too short for bad coffee. I know. Well, Richard, so a couple of things. I'm a bit of a coffee snob, but I don't want to spend too much time mucking around on a coffee machine. So we've got the coffee shop up the road that I go to. It's actually at a church, funny enough, but they make awesome coffee. It's like a community center sort of thing. Anyways, and then at home we've just got the old what do you call it? The Aldi one with the pods. Yeah, I have pod number 11 because I like my coffee strong. And when I don't want to fill full milk coffee, I just whack on the old Nescafe Blend 43. Unless you guys have got any other idea for teaspoon coffee in a rush, I'm all ears to have a listen to it. So get those Robusta beans, 2 caffeine versus Arabica. Who makes those ones? That sounds familiar. All right, let's jump in. I need coffee now, thanks. I love watching the coffee nerds spending tens of thousands of dollars in machines for that better brew. Yeah, and they take like 6 or 8 minutes to make a coffee, man. Just like, no, I just need to drink it, you know? I get you, Mr. One Chat. I get you. But welcome, everybody. Hope you guys are doing well. Let's just make sure our stuff's going to work. That is on today. Do I have views? I got to remember what my views on this thing. It's been a minute. Oh, look at that. Yes. Nice livery, by the way. There, you dead meat. You are dead meat. You didn't make me jump out of the skin. I got a little jump there. Thank you very much for the 100 biddies. Jesus Christ. That face is it all. Yeah, bugger. Yeah, 10k is ridiculous. Yeah, absolutely. Welcome, Dare. Hope you're doing well. Birdie, or Beardy, welcome to the stream. All right, let's get this thing fired up. I got to remember how to do some bits and pieces here, but we'll get there. We'll get there. All right, ground power is switching on. Let's get some power to this thing. I think it's these ones from memory. No, it's not that. Oh, fucking hell, I've totally forgotten how to do everything here. Power on electrical. Oh, here we go. Now I'm remembering. There we go. Cool. But we won't put that on there. That'll good. That's good. That'll do for now anyway. As we get her all fired up. Cool. So hopefully you guys are having a great start to your Friday. What are we doing? We're doing runway 23. All right, I'm just going to put my courses into 23 to start off with, just so I can get my heading bug on the same one. Didn't even hear the sound. I heard it, but I had desktop sounds turned off, so it didn't scare anybody else. You only got one bang for your buck when it comes to that 100 biddies, I'm afraid, Dare. So you did. Fozzie's here. It didn't get the shit scared out of him because I actually forgot to turn the sounds on. But you got me because I have it on monitor, so I can hear them all. But you got me, my friend. You got me. Picture Lobster says, does the GL mean a guided landing? Yeah. Yeah. Oh man, give us my AX there. At least this thing here freaking does the heading bugs properly. Oh, hang on. That's the course bug. Do I have the course bug put in? I do, but I don't have that one. I don't have course 2. How do I do course 2? Ah, there we go. I love this thing here. Do I have the course on speed? Do I put a speed one in? Oh, connection's lost. Connection is lost. Need to up the price of the bangs to get more bangs for your bits? Nah, it's alright. It's alright. If I up it too much, no one will want to just, you know, it's a bit of fun. Like, it scares the shit out of me, but it's a bit of fun. I probably don't mind them too much in the morning, but when it's getting late in the evening and I'm getting a bit tired, they're probably the worst ones. Online services aren't reachable. Oh, here we go. Here we go, Microsoft Flight Simulator. Story Girl, what's going on? I'm well. I'm doing very, very well. Thank you very much for asking. Hope you're well as well. Connection lost. Yeah, it's connected again. It never goes down for very long though, does it? All right, altitude hold on. If I could get this sign thing out of the road, I could actually see what we're actually doing today. Would be nice. All right, let's go and turn the avion and the masters, or the avionics on, so we can get some bits and pieces. We're going to turn some lights on here. Nav lights can go on. I won't turn the anti-collision on just yet, and we're going to start GSX, get ready for aboards. GSX is going to work. It was playing up before. No, it is coming up now, so let's get the boarding done. And Qantas, Virgin, Swissport. Let's go Menzies. Let's go Menzies. We'll fill up the plane. I've been given it the Max A go up Alaska a couple of days. How are you enjoying the Max? Muddling by. You know how it is. I don't think I've ever heard anybody say muddling by. Like I get what you're saying, I think. But yes, I don't think I've ever heard a muddling by before. All right, let's open up some doors here. Aft door can go on, and then we'll actually do the forward packed store as well. I got premature on the old pressing the button there. There we go. There we go. Look at this old girl. She's so cool. So cool. Very well experienced.
Hello, Captain. We're ready for pushback.
Alright, we're not ready for pushback though. You gotta board some people. There we go. Oh, it's got 60. It's boarded instantaneously. Oh, God. Alright, let's go upstairs for a little bit. We are going to open up the main APU door, and we're going to watch it open. There we go. That's already open. Then we are going to start the APU. And I better turn some pumps on. Those can go on. I've already programmed this in, and we've done it via GPS because I don't feel like doing it the other way today. I'm a bit lazy. But we're all ready to go. Gonna grab some satellites. Looks like boarding's been completed already, which is cool. So we're gonna get out of here pretty quickly. One good thing about this aircraft is pretty quick to I didn't ask him to start the pushback process. I just said connect, old mate. Interesting. Like, we're still boarding things. GSX cracked shits. Or is he just connecting the tow? Maybe he's just connecting the tow. Pretty much exactly like the PNGG, but a few improvements here and there. I've noticed a couple issues, like some of the switches and knobs can only scroll on and use the mouse clicker, but I'm sure it's something they will sort out. Actually, I sort of seem to think this is the way that they want it done. Very much X-Plane like, with the scroll on the buttons. I actually prefer it that way. It gives you a little, I don't know, more tactile feel from the mouse. But yeah, I think that's the way they intended it to be. Hey Wes, what's going on? I said good morning. Those storms were nuts last night. Having fun though through them snapping a high voltage line like a toothpick. What do you mean snapping a whole voltage line like a toothpick? What's going on, Wes? Hope you're doing well, brother. All right, APU's getting fired up. Cool. APU air can go on the... No, gen can go that way. Up. There we go. Gens are on. And now we can... we've got air running through the aircraft. While we're here, I haven't even done any loading yet. Bad boy. All right. 50 passengers. Hang on, I've got to actually do my fuel loading before I start doing anything. Because I didn't grab it from... Hang on, let me just do it this way. we go. Import that already in. There we go. Cool. Done. Setting the cruising altitude can take forever, and the same settings and minimums. I believe with scrolling forever, you can actually set it up to do fast scrolling, guys. You can actually set it up to do fast scrolling. We're going to go to 29,000 feet, which means you've got to go 1,000 feet above, says just flight on their instructions. So let me see so I can actually see. There's 22, 23, so we've got to put it up to 30 for the cabin pressure. There we go. Is this in the plane or in the sim? No, so in the sim. So if you've got a mouse wheel on your mouse and it has a touch, like a button on it, by pressing it, you can actually set it up in the settings to do fast scroll. So if you're scrolling up on the mouse wheel, just normal, it will do a certain speed. But if you press down and scroll it, it will do fast speed. So you've just got to set it in the settings. So I have it set up on the AX. Hang on. It's not a mouse, but it's an easy way for me to explain it. So the AX has got a bunch of knobs in there, right? And if I want to change, say, this one here, I'm moving up and down, which is the altitude one here, but I can actually press the knob down and move it up quicker. And then the altitude, oh, I'm not doing it now, but I can push down on the knob and then turn it and it will go quicker. You can do the same thing with your mouse. See how I can get it to go quicker? Did I only do it? I might have only done it on the wound up, but yeah, you can get it to go quicker. That's going to slow speed, and then if I push down, if you look at the altitude, oh, you guys can't see it because I'm on the wrong screen. What a dickhead. Anyways, but yes, you did the same thing with a mouse. Fun off to say the interstate power line snapped from those storms you're about to fly through. Oh, okay. Is there storms? I haven't really looked. It looked obviously cloudy, but not too much stormy. We'll go above them anyway, so it'll be fine. You can't see your face cam. I know, I just worked that out and then I've gone, you dickhead. But anyways, I set it up on the AXR and also I've got it on my mouse, which I just have a cheapy. I've got plugs, wires everywhere. I've just got a cheapy Logitech one. Oh, it's not cheapy. It's like $100 mouse, but I prefer not having wireless stuff because I hate bloody charging batteries and all that sort of stuff. It's a pain in the backside. But anyways, all right, let's move on. APU's already on, so we can turn it. The external power can go off. And we're on to the APU. We're going to get rid of this guy here. He can whack off. And we're pretty much good to go. So we're going to close the doors here. And we're just waiting for some final bits and pieces there. And APU's on, so we should have put the anti-collision lights on. And we're good to go. We're good to go. Always use the mouse wheel to turn the knob faster. Yeah, but you can press down on your mouse wheel and get it to turn at the same time. And it does turbo speed. Got 70 passengers today. Everybody must be scared to fly to Melbourne due to the storms. Well, this should be interesting. I didn't deliberately pick these flights because of the storms either, so this should be cool. All right, old mate's disconnecting there, so we're going to get rid of this one here. Handbrake is on. Make sure that's on there, and then we're going to get rid of the chocks. There we go. I do like the interior, and you can change the cabin lights. Yeah, I honestly haven't spent too much time in the interior, to be honest. It is one of the best interiors I've seen on an aircraft or an airliner for a long time. I would agree. What's going on here? Oh, I didn't get rid of that guy there. I'll have to delete one of the things because it's going to try to go back. Anyways, we'll fix that later. All right, let's tell the GSX to push us to the nose to the right. Prepare for pushback, please. And nose to the right. Brakes release, sir. All right, pumps are already pumping. We're gonna go and start some engines. Oh, this thing just done a... I hate when GSX did that. It just did like a 180 flip and it's now deciding to push us this way because GSX is a piece of crap. Man, how unrealistic. How unrealistic. All right, let's go and start some engines, shall we? Master switch is on. Let's go and start engine number 2. Coming alive. RPM's going up just about 15 on this one. We'll go and actually add the low fuel. And then the igniter will actually switch on. So we're going to do that now. Igniter's on. Waiting for the engine to fire up. Parking brake is on. Oh, great sound. Charlie says, Charles says, I definitely like the interior. Looks a whole realistic. Yeah. Yeah, they did well with the iFly. I can see it's gonna get a lot of updates.
Unlocking gear.
Oops. I had my throttle all the way forward since I did the last the last flight. There we go. All right, let's go the engine number 1 now.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
Get that one fired up. Good to see y'all. Thanks for popping in, Charles. I saw you play a flip of 180 when pushing back. Yeah, bloody GSX. Can't get good help these days, can ya? All right, fuel added, igniter on. Man, I love Just Flight planes. They just do such a good job. Just Flight. I'm gonna tell my friends at Just Flight you need to do a 707. You need to do a 707, please. They do such a great job. Where we're flying from, Story Girl? Adelaide, just down to Melbs. Going down to runway 34. I watched a bunch of the Fokkers when I went down. When we picked up Kirby, the new dog, about 3 or 4 months ago, I was watching all the Fokkers push back. It was amazing. They sound so good. All right. That's going to go on. Let me get everything ready to go here. Got to remember how to do this. Pitot heats can go on. That's good. We're going to leave those off because I don't need to do any anti-ice. We're going to put the valves onto auto. These can go to low. All right, cool. We're going to turn off the APAU. So the gens are going to go off and the air's going to go off, and then we're going to shut the mofo down. The RPM's going down. And then I'm going to close the door. I usually don't wait for the RPM to fully go down anyway, so I'm just going to close it, and then the door will hydraulically go up. One of the best pushbacks you ever seen. It was great, wasn't it? All right, let's drop some flaps. Flaps 11. Oh, how cool is this thing? All right, we are ready to go. Taxi lights can go on. That's all good. That's all good. We're not using radios because we're just going to cruise for our mates. I got to remember to take the gas lock off because it always stuffs me up for the first trip. And we'll arm the lift dumpers in a second. Let's get going, everybody. Happy Friday, peoples. Happy Fridays. Amazing plane. Look at this. I love this thing. Such a fun plane to fly. You don't see too many of the big streamers fly these things because they don't actually know how to fly them very well. Because it's not fully automated. There's a beautiful lined up there on the runway already. There we go, taking off. Jesus, pedal to the metal there. Happens to Fuzzy also. What with the GSX doing its thing. I did too. Fozzie got switched around as well, bloody GSX. And Fozzie's the one that convinced me to purchase GSX. I wasn't going to do it. I was like, nah, I'm not doing it in Microsoft. It's been done to me and prepared too many times, but no, I picked it up. Best flight sim purchase I've ever had. works at 96% of the time, good at 35% of the time. Girl, you can fly something else, Story Girl. You don't need to fly the BAE. Like, I think I'm the only one that's actually flying the Fokker anyway. Still fly what you want. Great name. Welcome on at YouTube. 60% of the time, 60. Yeah, can you just like invent another number? Invent another number. So predictable, Fozzie. So predictable. In Fozzie's eyes, there's only one number, which is 69. He wouldn't even know what to do with it. Oh, geez, that was a bad turn. Sounds like your kind of plane. Hey, Maya, what's going on? Right, seatbelt signs, no smoking signs. Seatbelt signs can go on. Gas lock can go off. We are sitting on 2000. That's cool. We're going to go to standby. So the transponder is on. We're going to go upstairs. We're going to put on the engines to continuous, just in case we have an engine out. We're going to go back downstairs. I thought my dome light was on there for a second, but anyway. Or actually, it's up higher, but it just looked funny. Okay, A310-300 is about the most old school I can manage, short of going on a DC-3. A310's fine. All right, lift dumpers armed. And landing lights can go on. And I think we've got them all there. I'm trying to remember where all my lights are. Strobes. There we go. Cool. I think we're good to go. We are good to go. Used to love watching the old Fokkers in Adelaide as a gate I used to fly from home. Used to be at the end where they all flew. Yeah, a bunch of all the what is it? It's not Ansett. It's not all the ones in Brisbane. They're near the Virgin Gates actually. Alliance, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Alliance are really cool because they got some really interesting liveries on some of their planes too. Oh, hang on. See, I've got continuous lights here. I always forget to put it on continuous and like what's going on, but that actually reminded me to put the fuel loading. Control lever check. All right, well, let's turn her up all the way.
Come through, please take your seats with you.
Oh, she wants to fly. We're at 80 knots already. She wants to go today. It's going to be a rocket ship.
Rotate.
Yeah, we're going to be rocketing. She wants to fly.
Hero.
The Adelaide was running super smooth for once. Never ever happens. Flat's going up already. Ooh, we've got a bit of turbulence. Wes might be right with the storms.
Set climb power.
Then we got the old Adelaide problem that they've never fixed. All right, let's see if I remember to put in the autopilot. Your dampener can go on. Beam can go on. We'll go on heading for the moment. Why is my heading bug all the way down there? Hang on, hang on. Come me. I did all that when I did the course, but I still did change the bloody heading bug. What an idiot. There we go. We'll get back onto our glide path there. Beam can go on. That'll kick over in a second. Let's go over a little bit more. We're going to dodge the clouds anyway. Get that climb power set up to get the speed up. There we go. Autopilot's kicking in. Put the nose down a little bit just so we can get some speed, and then we can get the indicated airspeed on. About 220, I'll just do it. Come on, speed up. Maybe 240, we might do the trip. Okay, ISO's on. This is going to go up like a rocket ship for a quick second. We're going to go upstairs. All good. That's good, that's good, that's good, that's good. This will settle down in a second. Landing lights can go off. This can go off. That can go off. Taxi lights can go off. Are you going to go down? After all that. Let's do this again. Get that speed up. I stuffed it up because we bypassed the altitude hold. All right. Engines can go, igniters can go to continuous off. Speed's creeping back up again. Continue to fly to 85,000. Yeah, absolutely. Yep. Come on, it's been a little bit while since I've flown the plane. I think I've done all right. Just going to get this speed up another 10 knots, then we'll get indicated airspeed back on. There we go. Now she'll pop up the way that she should do, and then I'm going to get into a cruise climb, which is about 90, 96, 97. And this should go up about 2,000 feet And GPS is locked on. There we go. We're over the clouds anyway, and we're cruising up. And fasten seatbelt signs can go off, and happy days. There we go. There we go. 1500 speeds to good. That's good. 240. Happy days. We're on the glide path there. Nice. All right. Good to go. Good to go. Not too bad considering we haven't flown it for a little bit. I have got many hours in the Fokker, so it shouldn't have taken me long to pick it up anyway. Dad says, I heard about the Turkish flight that happened last week of the pilot passing away while I was in flight. There was a pilot passing away? I didn't hear about that. I did hear someone mentioned about a pilot locking out someone. They use the E90s they have now. Yeah, they must have obviously just moved them down to Brizzy. Mr. Andy, morning from the UK. What time is it in the UK? Is it clicked over 12 o'clock? Houston, I'm still laughing. Is there any news on the Just Flight Avro? I do have news, nobody important, but I don't know if I'm privy to mention the news. So, but I have hit them up to get a bit more of an update, but I do have news, but I don't really want to sort of say what it is because I haven't asked him if I could say it. It's 1:15 a.m. in the morning. Mr. JJ Stevens, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. There we go. Pringles there, Fozzies are there. We should have some people in front of us. We do. Richo, Lobster, Kanga, and Beautiful. Oh, mate. Good's this plane? Turkish airline just headed up from Seattle to Istanbul. Made an emergency landing in New York on Wednesday after the captain died on board. Holy cow. Won't tell anybody, be our little secret. Negative, Ghost Rider. Good try. Good try. Did I put my altitude hold on? Altitude is set. Altitude holds on. Cool. We did do that. What's your view of the new release of 2020? Well, Andy, it's not out yet, but I'm probably the one to ask least because there's many other people here that have actually tried the tech alpha, so they've actually had time in it where I haven't. So, but I'm looking forward to it. Unusual time for the stream. We normally stream Mr. Iron Man on a Friday morning at this time. It's just I haven't done it for a month because I was working on getting FS mods established and some other bits and pieces. So I went back. So normally I stream 5 days a week. So we stream on Wednesday nights in Australia, Friday mornings, Saturday. Sorry, normally we would stream Tuesday nights, Wednesday nights, Friday mornings, Saturday mornings, and Sunday nights. So we stream in the PM time 3 days a week normally, and then 2 on Friday and Saturday mornings. But then I went to 3 days a week because I wanted to get some other stuff to get up and running, some projects I wanted to do for a long time. So we went back to streaming Wednesday nights, Saturday mornings, and Sunday nights, and now I've just introduced the Friday mornings back. That being said, I am taking next week off from all flight simming stuff because I want to have a week off because we're getting into Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, so I'll be going nuts on content creation and streaming, and then we're going into Christmas, so it's just busy time. So I thought I better take off a week now because I won't be able to take a week off. So, and normally like someone, when you've got flight simming as your hobby, right, you know, you take time off for your normal work and then you do a lot of flight simming on your time off. Me, because I do this as a job, I actually won't be doing any flight simming. I'm just gonna have a break. You love this Fokker? I do love the Fokker. I haven't flown it for a while though. Did anybody watch the aircraft development stream? And was it any good? I heard it was. I haven't watched it yet because I've got to start working on the new script after the stream. But I heard it wasn't that great. It was pretty boring, is what I've heard. All right, what altitude are we up to? 18. It was kind of boring, yeah. I'm actually really disappointed in the lead up with Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 from Microsoft themselves. The only dev was Flight FX. See, they were meant to do. See, I'm actually disappointed with it because they were meant to have proper videos, edited videos done like they did. They did so much better in 2020 than what they've done in 2024. Play my videos, yeah. So Tony, I've got to sit and watch it today on 2-speed. On 2-speed. So I watch it on with chipmunk accents. The next steps, yeah. I just think they've just haven't got it together, yeah. I will say this. You have the pre-order, nice. I am disappointed with what the insights and the stuff that they've done. They had proper produced videos and all that sort of stuff in the last one. Like, that's what I want to see. I want them to really showcase stuff instead of just doing what they're doing. Morning, aviators. Welcome, Mr. Bubba von Braun. They're just talking about their lucky battery helicopter things no one is going to fly. Oh, were they looking at that one? So did they talk about the Vision Jet and what's been updated in it or not? Oh, hang on. What's going on here? Hey. Oh, hang on. Yeah, I forgot to take this out of the flight plan before. That's all right. We'll fix this up in a quick second. Oh, I don't want to do that. Just going to turn around. We'll activate the next one then. There we go. I'm probably going to have to... No, she's going to turn. Or what's she going to do? We'll see. She's probably going to keep doing a 180 now. We'll see. If not, I'll just put the heading bug until we get there. I forgot. I said I was going to delete that. Watch out, Shane. There's a F111 on your 6. Okay. Google says ignore me. Muted? What do you mean? Who's muted? Do I know where they can get the A380 versions? Not released yet. Yeah, they talked about it briefly, but more on their battery helicopter. Well, that's a bit of a letdown. Maybe that's why they released the world event bloody thing they did. I saw they released the they did a live recording of the world preview event that I didn't go to. See, I didn't need to go to it anyway. I ended up getting Microsoft Flight Simulator footage, and they ended up releasing what they did anyway. So, man, 8 plane flights in 2 days. It would have been. Crazy. All right, what's this thing doing? It's slowly going around and then it's going to grab the line. We just added an extra 6 or 7 minutes onto our trip. Greetings, everyone. 33 days until a Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 is released. Absolutely. You damn spanky. You damn spanky. Come on, little Fokker. There we go. We're getting back there. It's fuzzy. Now we're last behind, but that's all right. Now this should line itself back up now, in theory. We'll just stay in the cockpit and make sure it does. What flight plan puts you that a weird direct path? No, see, I did the star and then it was still, and then it had because the thing is, when you use the GPS on this, you got to put your flight plan actually in. What's that? You got to put the flight plan actually in the Microsoft Flight Simulator flight planner, and that's when it stuffs it up. Oh, Kanga!
Thank you for wonderful video. You're the best and enjoy your break.
Hey, Kanga, thank you very much, mate. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you very much for the dono. That is very, very, very kind of you, my friend. Oh, that is really kind. Thank you, mate. I appreciate that. Let's pop one of these. Let's go. Drop some business jets for Kanga, everybody. Put some holy doolies in the chat. Me and Mrs. Oz will go and have a coffee. I'll take Mrs. Oz out for coffee sometime on that one. There we go. But yeah, it's because you put the flight plan in the GPS, so it had the direct flight path in there. Then I put the actual the SID in there, and it didn't wipe out one of the legs, so it was finishing the SID and then flying back. And I was like, oh, all right, I'll just delete it when I get there, but I forgot to delete it. So bad piloting skills. But Kanga, thank you, mate. That's that helps out a lot. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. But we're back on the flight path now. We're nearly getting up to cruise. Equals pilot error. Yeah, it was a pilot error. Like, I knew it was there. I just didn't fix it. I just didn't fix it. Oh, come on, guys. You got to put some more holy doolies in this. Come on. Just when the boss is not watching, drop some holy doolies in there. Come on, Locas. I wish I could type. Yeah, I know. You all are at work. All the Aussies are at work. I didn't download your plan file. I made my own on SimBrief and still put it in a weird path. Yeah. Well, mine was from SimBrief. So I grabbed SimBrief, downloaded it, and put it into Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, and it went pear-shaped. It went pear-shaped, so there we go. You're getting plenty of holy doolies, Kanga, over on the Twitch land. You just gotta watch? No worries, John. A lot of people just watch on these streams when we do these ones on a Friday. It's just a casual me talking about flight sim stuff, or aka flight sim poo, for the whole stream. There we go. Thank you, Mr. Lobster. He's going nuts. He's going nuts. He's doing some copy and paste. Hey, Richard, thank you very much for the 22 months.
Thanks for the great content. Looking forward to the content you will provide in MSFS 2024.
You're welcome, my friend. You are welcome. I will say this, though. I haven't covered Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 as well as I should in the last, I don't know, 3-4 weeks. But the reason for that is I don't really want to fly the sim until it's actually released. So I want to sort of keep, I'm going to take the first day that it's released, I'm not going to stream. I'm just going to take a day to myself and spend 12 hours on the sim, just checking it out, getting all my controls ready to go, and just enjoying it just like a flight sim enthusiast instead of a content creator. And I want to be able to mess around with it on day one, unless they send a release candidate through beforehand. So I sort of haven't covered the 2024 news in as much detail as some of the other content creators who went to the world premiere and things like that. But it's what I wanted to do anyway. So, but thank you, Richard. I appreciate it. We will be following it. There's going to be so much stuff. I'm probably what I'm going to do, which I don't normally do, is I don't normally follow updates. As in once a product releases, but through the whole 2020-24 sim, I am going to do updates in our news videos and things like that of what aircrafts have been moved into 2024 and 24 ready. And also I'm going to keep a section in the Discord, which will be 2024 airports and scenery, and I'm going to keep a list in which I'll update in the Discord of what aircraft are actually 2024 ready and so forth, so people can just go in and have a look. I think there'll be a few bugs. Absolutely, Andy. Yeah, there'll be a few bugs. Doing the maximum service ceiling for 737-600. What is that one, Chant? I must have hit 29 already. We're getting close. I'm just going to pump it some more beans just to get it up there. Hopefully Saab, it's the Carenado Saab. So I actually bought the Carenado Saab in P3D. It's alright, but don't think it's going to be amazing. it's a Carenado plane, Wes. Like they did the Saab, and they did another plane which was a bit more complex, which is better than a lot of the other planes they did. Don't worry, the Saab's one of the best planes that they've done in P3D, but it's nothing compared to like a Just Flight Fokker or something in detail. So it's just going to be average. And then it's probably going to deter someone from making a really good version of it. But anyways. We had some awesome Saabs in X-Plane 11. But yeah, it's just Carenado. If you want to go and have a look at it, Wes, I go back quite a few years. I actually did a review on the Saab. I did a review, actually, I'll go and find it. Hang on, I'll find it. I did a review on the Saab, so... view your channel. Videos. How am I going to find this? I might just go to oldest. It was a few years into the channel, but I have done a review on it somewhere. Man, I was reviewing a lot of Carenado stuff back then. Holy cow. That's because they were releasing new product pretty much every day. Every week. Oh, and ARBEY, the other sister company. Oh, there's the C146 that I gave a bad review. And they still did a crappy job in Microsoft Flight Simulator 4 2020. Where's the bloody Saab? The Fokker F50, that's the other one that Carenado did a good job with. So I reckon you'll see them bring that into the sim too eventually. Here we go. Hang on. I'll show you a little bit of a watch. I found it. I found it. Wilma! I found it. Naughty pants. Found it. I did this video 6 years ago. 6 years ago. Hang on. Let's look at an AUSSIE video from 6 years ago quickly. Hang on. I'll just make sure we're on cruise. Hang on. And we'll watch a little bit of this video. Dog's barking. Right. I just got to get it into cruise. speed there. Turn some music down. Turn the sound levels down. We'll just watch a tiny bit of it. Oh my god, this is going to be cringeworthy. This is when I used to do cinematics. 18-minute video on a plane. Holy cow. Just let me know if this is too loud. Can you hear it at all? That's when I was partnering with FS Elite. No sound? Hang on. I just had to see where the sound was coming from. There we go. You should have sound now. Oh, how bad does the sim look? Yeah. I've turned it up. Let me know if you still can't hear it.
AUSSIE. Welcome to another episode of Test Drive. Now, if you haven't seen one of these before, this is where we take a scenery, an aircraft, or a utility from any different types of flight simulators, and I'll take it for a spin around the block and give you my first impressions.
Yeah, I don't do the
is it worth the
cinematics
money I
any good
paid for
anymore.
when I picked it up? In today's video, we are going to be checking out the
like
new
I've
release
just
from
done
the
my voice
Carenado.
still needs to
It
crack.
is the Saab 340. It just got dropped in by a few days ago, and I've got a little bit of a soft spot for the Saab, so I'm very interested to see how it
Nice
performs.
squeaky voice, I know.
For
Richard,
some of
what's
you
going
that
on?
aren't familiar with the Saab 340, it was actually introduced in 1984. There was 459 of the twin turbo aircraft produced
Fresh out of high school.
between
That's because I would have
1983
been using a
and
shit microphone.
1999. The 340
Can I
is
get my money
generally
back?
used as a regional airliner. Its capacity is around about 30 to 36 seats for passengers. Some of the primary
think
users
Silver
that are
fly the
still
Saab
using the
anymore.
aircraft these days is regional
Like, as with all
express airlines
Carenado,
known
it
as
looks
Rex,
pretty good.
Sky Bahamas Airlines, Silver Airways,
Mind you, though,
and
some of the wheels and
Long Air.
stuff don't look too good compared
Carenado
to what we
once
see
again
in
have
sim
done
now.
a fantastic job with a high quality rendition of the exterior of the 340, and we were expecting that because they do that with most of the aircraft. Things they've used such as 4K HD
Can't be
quality
the same guy
textures.
talking.
They've got a 9 HD
Des'
liveries
next gen is
and
doing this for
one
Microsoft Flight
blank
Simulator. It's
livery.
Carenado,
All
he
the
said, was
normal
doing the
features
Saab.
such as volumetric side view,
Look at the
prop
shading.
effects, dynamic propeller shine effect. They have also mentioned they've used a real sounds old edition. I've only used the ref. Today's flight will be a real world one with a Silver Airlines. We'll be flying from Southwest Florida International, which is KRSW, and we'll be flying to Key West
The
International.
graphics
which
have really
is
changed in the past 7
KEYW,
years. I think this
and
is
the
like
flight
prepared
number
version
flight
3
is
or something like that.
SIL134. So we're just going to get some external power in the aircraft. One thing I will mention is with the external power, you need to be in parking
So this is where
brake
you'll
for
get
the
a bit of an
external
idea how
power
complex the
to
aircraft is.
Work. Once we've got power to the aircraft, I'm going to configure the rest of the aircraft behind the scenes.
Jeez,
such as
man,
the
I sound so
FMC.
boring.
I'm using the GPS that's provided with the Carenado aircraft instead of using the GTN.
I'll just be able to go and watch
750.
this to learn how to start it again. You still do? Shut up,
I have
Aussie.
configured the
No
aircraft
one asked
and
you.
put
Go to
the
bed.
flight plan, so we just need to start the engines. I'm going to show that in the video today for anybody that's picked up the Carenado 340, so that way you can see the
Start those engines, Oz.
start up.
Get it up and running.
One thing to mention is that you need to have your avionics turned off when you start your engines, and that's the same as it is
Yeah, I
in
mean,
real
next
life
gen will
for
be
the
doing it for 2020.
340. So I'm gonna put
You're on their
seatbelt sign
Discord.
on and the smoke sign on, and then we're going to push back. I'm not going to use
How's it looking,
GSX
Dan?
today. We're just going to do a manual pushback for this flight. So
The old
we'll
shift
release
P.
the parking brake and move a little bit away from the jetway.
Look how slow those animations were. Jeez, upcoming Fozzie is bringing a so rude. Oh, he is being rude. Yeah, good morning,
brake
Beto.
line, that's further enough. We'll turn the master caution off. That pops up every time
The
you turn
EB.
the parking
I
brake on.
didn't actually look at the EB.
Also
Was the
with the
EB
control
alright?
levers to put the fuel levers into, or the condition levers into cutoff, they've got some click spots
back
here.
to
So
BENDO.
as you can see, it's not the easiest thing to do, and I always forget every time I need to get them ready.
I can't even listen to myself. Have I started it yet?
First engine we'll be starting is the right engine. So we click the starter there, and we just need to watch our needles and then add the fuel.
So
I'll
boring.
let you listen to the engine start up.
How many views did this video get? 32,000 views? Holy cow. You gonna show us the engine start, Oz? Like, go outside and show us the engine start? Oh, come on, man. Oh, did you see how that was? That was an instant. Nah.
Once the right engine is
The old
started,
turbo
you need
start
to leave
stop
it for
model very
1
well.
minute to settle down before you proceed with the next engine. But we'll
Some
just
vibration
time a
happening
little
in the
bit
plane
short
now.
today.
Start the other engine, Oz. Let's see the
And
outside
we'll
view of it, though.
replicate the same process with the left engine.
This is so sad to watch. Come on. Add the fuel. You can add the fuel in now. The needles aren't even moving now. Come on. Reacting to old videos? No. Oh, come on. We didn't even watch the engine start on the outside. Oh, the plane's floating.
Figured the 340.
This is out of Miami
and
by
we'll
the
head
looks
out,
of it.
International. The taxiing of this aircraft. So, the engines.
Let's see if we
only
can
need
find
to
some more
move,
cinematics. No engine startup views, yeah. Like, I've gone and put in all the work to the taxi and the sounds. Like, look at all this work I've put into it. They would have taken a fair bit to edit this video.
At Officeworks, we won't be
freaking
beaten on
ads.
price. Get this Lenovo Legion i7 laptop
I'm
for
sorry, everybody.
$2,497. Or this Lenovo
Australian
Legion
ads.
i9 laptop for $2,997. Get all your gaming gear at Officeworks.
With Aldi's whole free-range chicken now only $4.99 a kilo, it can be Sunday.
a world for takeoff. So
Looks good. Nice chicken. All right, come on, let's go. Oh no, this is not Miami. I was about to say I'm going to get an issue here. I just saw an alarm go up. I've just pressed the alarms off. No worries. I'm not even flying it properly. Now you want chicken? Do you guys just want to watch the Aussie ads now? Speed's coming up. Let's see how good I am in the pullback. I'm thinking I'm using some sort of camera mod here for the shakes too, by the way. Oh, that was a quick pull. Actually, our office work is still in Australia. Yes. Now you're hungry. Years going up. Are we going to show the animation, AUSSIE? No animation.
the climb with a VS, but I'll turn the V now. I think on to on for the cruise, and we'll have a quick look around the cockpit.
Oh, you can see the inside of the cab. Oh my god, look at
Traditional
that.
sort
That
of,
is so bad. I've been using
airline
Microsoft
seats.
2020 for the last
and
few
the aircraft,
years.
it looks
Holy
exactly
cow.
like this.
The ground
for the
textures
cabin.
look disgusting.
We won't go all.
Oh, here we go. Another cinematic view. AUSSIE, aren't you flying anymore now? It's only AUSSIE Revisited. No, I'm flying. It's behind
Key
here.
West International.
Oh, we're going down to Key West. I was so fascinated with making montages back in the day. Look at the ground textures for P3D version 3. Oh my god, they're so bad. The water textures are, well, they're pretty crappy too, but they're better than the ground textures. Yeah, I know, they're bad, aren't they? Oh, we're coming in straight into the approach by the looks of it. Oh, stutter. A buffer. Hang on. I just gotta pause it for a second, quickly check on this plane. We'll come back. We'll watch my shit landing in a second. I've just got to see where I am. Give me 2 seconds. Oh, we've got time. We've got time. The day looks decent. Yeah, we're on approach now.
Welcome back to the cockpit. We are
Welcome
on
back to the
final approach into Key West. I've just turned off the autopilot. We're hand flying the aircraft, and gears are going down, and we're going to have flaps 20 for
6 or 7 years ago.
Arrival in and just gone
I've
under
got obviously smooth FPS
1,500
though.
feet. So the flights with the GPS or the FMC on the aircraft, and I've just touched the trim wheel then, so it's spiked up, so just trimming the aircraft back in. But as I was mentioning before, we did the descent phase all the way through with VNAV,
animations
and it
of the
worked
Yoke's pretty
flawlessly,
nice.
so was a lot of fun and lined us up into the approach here. So so please enjoy
I've got the ILS
rest of the
dialed
approach
in,
and landing.
'cause there's the
I'll come
diamond.
back to you just after we have wheels down.
Look at the trees.
400.
FSX or XP? No, this is prepared. I think this is prepared. Like version 3 or something.
300. $200.
And I think this is a payware version of Key West too.
$100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Ooh, that was a bit rough on the old landing. Yeah, this is payware. It was such
Now that was a
weird sim.
really cool
Yeah.
flight approach and landing. I really enjoyed
And it was
flying this
version
up.
4, okay,
probably
version
pull
4.
back
So
on the
they've only done
throttles
2
a
other
bit too
versions
early.
on
I
top
did
of
that
this
50 feet
version.
to go.
Because they're up to version
but that's
6.
okay. We made a successful landing anyway. So let's take a look at the replay, and I'll come back to you with my
Ooh,
final
replay.
thoughts.
Holy, I went all out with the replays.
100.
Those poor gears, yeah.
50. 40.
This is how my channel sort of started doing reviews on planes, but I don't do them anymore. Oh, look at that, the plane's floating on the runway, and
So
there
my
was no
final
engine,
thoughts
there was
on
no
the Saab
touchdown
340
smoke.
for Carenado. It is up there with the Fokker F50 that they released on their previous P3D release. So if you're wanting a really good, quick, fast
Three-point
twin
landing.
turbo,
It was not.
I would go and take a look.
Rubbish.
10.
No, back wheels went down. It was close to a 3-point landing. Close.
So my final thoughts cut it with Carenado.
Shut up, AUSSIE. Oh, this is their Fokker F52. This is, I reckon
On
you'll
Miro,
see this
teams
one
work
in the
faster
sim
on the
later
new
on.
Innovation
Oh my
Workspace.
god.
Innovation belongs on Miro.
BYO's shopping bags and has
What is
HBF
going on? What are we
health
watching?
cover.
Okay, that's
Old
I
Flight
know,
Simmer
right?
videos of the Saab that I reviewed from Carenado. Flight Simmer's evil twin, yeah. sunshine. I used to pay about $33 to get the rights to each of these songs just to use in the video back then.
Hey guys, Shane here, AUSSFlightsimmer. Welcome to another episode of Test Drive. Now, if you haven't seen one of these before, this is where I take an aircraft, a utility, or a scenery from all different types of flight simulators, and I'll take it for a spin around the block, give you my first impressions, and will it be worth the money I pay?
Hang on, we're done. Let's watch the takeoff. Who's that? I don't know.
Parking brake is a
Hey
release.
guys, let's watch the takeoff. It reached puberty. I was in my mid-30s here too. When AUSSFlightsimmer used to have hair, well, a little bit more than what I've got. And a life, yeah, I had a life back then. I don't have a life now. This was when flight sim was a hobby. It wasn't a job. But still, it's still a hobby and a job. But what centerline? Holy cow! Jeez, I pulled back on the yoke then. Yanked the thing off the ground. But I think you had to have prepared back then because it sort of it was all the planes just stick to the runway. I think from memory. Centerline is optional.
So that was reasonable.
Oh, hang on. Getting back into the cinematics
Correctly.
again.
So
This is flying out
got
of
the
Adelaide, is
GPS
it?
working, autopilot's in a nav mode, and it's following
are
the
flying out of
flight
Adelaide.
direct.
Oh, I missed that one. All right, let's look at the landing, and then we're calling it quits. Holy shit, we're coming in high. She feels like she's a heavy plane. Look at how much I'm pulling back on it. Mind you, we would have been using crappy Cytec yokes back then.
So that was pretty cool. First time I've landed at Bathurst in a sim before. So
Oh,
this
Bathurst.
is Orbeck scenery.
Oh, here we go. Let's see if we can get a replay on this.
Skills displayed in the VC, and I'll talk.
Oh, we've got actual.
So that looked
What was my review?
value for money for the price that they put on an aircraft, and I know I'm actually going to fly this more than a couple of times, like I do
there we
with
go.
most
I
Carenado
said it was
aircraft.
alright.
So
Cool. Chris says, I haven't flown flight sim for 10 plus years, and within a week I heard that 2024 was coming out on my birthday, then found out your video. Love your honest opinion on the turtle bit yoke. My pleasure, Chris. My pleasure. Yeah, if people are going to spend money on yokes and stuff like that, I make sure that my review videos are pretty honest. Because stuff can get quite expensive. Another 3-point. It was not there. The bloody wheel, the back wheels touched down way before the front wheels did. Alright, I'm gonna need to start descending soon. Uh-huh. Go and watch it for yourself. Is that your current sim now? No, that was my old... That was 6 years ago, Beto. That was 6 years ago. First flight with the yoke, but hit 10 hours flight time in this flight. Oh, nice. How are you going, Chris, with the detent that's on the honeycomb yoke? They did go out of business, yeah, but this is an old school plane. Hey, look, Leah. Yeah, so Carenado always did well. They sort of baked they baked their textures in, which was the only thing that I used to have issues with, and the planes looked extra shiny. So hopefully, Jesus Christ, hopefully they do a better job with 2024 and spruce up the planes a little bit. But the actual model always looks good. Yeah, P3D version 4, Wes says it was. He said I had that on the title. You're gentle. Yeah, okay. Chris, what you can do is you can go into your settings and play around with the detent anyway to minimize it. So what I found on the, Chris, what I found on the honeycomb, what I did, I actually changed where the virtual detent was. So that way, when I was landing, I was keeping out of the detent. But I guess if you get used to it, you get used to it. Compared to like other yokes there and cheaper ones and stuff, it's a good yoke. Nobody points says Carenado planes in 2020 looked fine enough. They actually haven't done any for a while, have they? They brought a few Cessnas out. Carenado have got that many. Carenado and ARBEY, which is their sister company, same company. I've got tons and tons of models and planes. I'm surprised the sim didn't get flooded with Carenado stuff. So surprised. Only problem is that yoke only comes in yellow. What do you mean it only comes in yellow? Can always ask the bank when you need to upgrade. Absolutely, Chris. Yep. Still in PJs? No. No, I've been to the coffee shop this morning, to the bakery. Mrs. Oz is away in a conference, so I did the school lunches and stuff today, so I had to go to the bakery, drop past the coffee shop, taking Junior to school, which I do every day anyway, but... Egg yolk yellow? What are you talking about, egg yolk yellow? Don't ask Shane to stand up. I'll stand up. 50 euros though. All right, so we're getting close to... We're going to do the Albury arrival. So we're getting close to where I want to start descending. But because we're going all the way around to runway 34, I can sort of leave it a little bit. Because these things you could descend quite quickly. Is barrel roll and a stand-up same price? No, you can buy a bundle where I'll stand up and do a barrel roll without using the rudder pedals for €100. I'm surprised no one's taken me up on that offer, hey. I think that's quality investment. Altitude hold can go off for a second. And altitude hold on. We're going to go back to IS mode, and then I'm going to pull back on the throttle, and the plane's going to drop its nose down and try to keep it at 250. So if I put it back down to about 60, and of course it's going to arm this, but we can get rid of the horn by doing that. Ooh, I meant to put those down before. So if we get this down to 60, it should descend at about 1,500 feet per minute. No problem. We have seen it when you were doing your beta testing, so we know what we'll get. What do you mean beta testing? I haven't done any beta testing. You'll throw a whole blindfold. Where is Evil when you need him to pay for such? No, Evil can't keep propping up the streams. He's been very, very, very generous over the time. That's one of the reasons, one of many reasons why we started FS Mod, so you guys don't have to donate. Runway 27 is active. Okay, Captain Foz, I'm going to ignore that. I got to ignore that. Really? Oh, bugger. Hang on. Let me pull this again. You flying the Max? No, JJ. We're in the Fokker. We're changing it up from the Max. Have you been? Yes. Sorry, I didn't read that properly. My mistake. It's still giving me runway 34 on the old sim brief. Mine still says 34. Yeah. Hang on. I'm going to look at the CTAS for Fozzie. See what the weather's doing down in Melbs. No, Fozzie's right. It is runway 27 is what we probably should be approaching. It would go straight down. But I'm still going to do 34. The favored runways are 27, which would be the preferred one, if not runway 16. Winds are at 10 knots at 230 to 300. It's variable, and we got some light rain. Ice is detected. Oh, I'm not even going to bother with that. All right, I'll be back in a minute, ladies and gentlemen. I just want to go and just check on something in the print room and make a quick copy. And by that time, we should be good to be doing what we need to do.
Oh, what you've got.
All right, we've got plenty of time. All right, be back soon. Let me see what we're doing. Okay, we're all good. We got plenty of time to do what we need to do. Cool. Sorry about that. I just needed to change a print over. Maple Leaf, what's going on? What's going on with my sim? There we go. Obviously the scenery was loading in there. Landing lights can go on. And we've got the runway in front of us, but we're going to veer off to the right here a little bit. Looking like really like a normal Melbourne day, to be honest. I believe I can fly. Sorry. Need to warm up the vocals before I start getting into that action. Oh, come on, man. Oh, fucking hell. You piece of poo. You piece of poo. Alright, looks like we're vectoring around. Because the flight planner wants to put both of them in there and actually wants to put Melbourne 1. I hate the Microsoft Flight Simulator planner when you've got to put this stuff in there like this. It's such a pain in the backside. Alright, we are going to arm the lift dumpers. The other thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to put some speed brake in just so we can reduce some altitude here. Just a smidgen. Oh, can I hear thunder in the sim? Has anybody else got thunder in the sim? Might have heard a little bit of thunder. Please don't. What are we don'ting? You do? Okay, I thought I heard it. Hey, Captain Briz, what's going on? Same thing. Well, you've got the speed brakes in the back here, Maple. The lip dumpers will bring the slats out at the end to basically stop the wing doing its fundamental job of creating lift, so it disrupts the lift. That's why it's called a lift dumper. So I'll show you what they are when we get to an outside view, when they actually come into play. So you know when a 737 lands and then obviously all the flaps, everything comes up at the end? It's the same thing. What are we flying today? We're in the Fokker. Just how they did it old school. All right, we're about to get into a bit of a mess here. We are going to go upstairs for a second. We are going to put our engines on continuous relight for the moment. That's why we go through this mess here. There we go. We should have the airport. Maybe is it just behind us? Can't see. Would have been just behind us over here somewhere, behind the clouds. Hello, Melbourne friends. All right, I'm gonna go over to hand flying this old girl. I'll be able to read the chat in a sec. Sorry, guys. I'm just navigating at the moment. There's the old Melbourne city. Flat's going out. Does anybody know what the cloud level is right on approach? By any chance? And this thing's so cool to fly. So cool to fly. Your hand flies really well too.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Take a notch of flaps in. You can see the runway over here somewhere. Right, so I'm going to remove that, see what the chat's doing.
2500.
Hey Nevsky, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Oh. Oh, hang on. I overshot. I was looking at the wrong thing. Just going to correct there a little bit. You've been having with the Flight Sim Studio 727. It's a nice plane. It's a nice plane. Overspeed says, howdy Shane, a long time no see. It's me, a Dark Dream. Just had to update my account. Just thought I'd pop in and say g'day. What's going on, Mr. Old School Dark Dream? Hope you're doing well.
Alrighty's on final now. Put out all runway
We're
lights except
still
9.
streaming away at 11 Flight Sim. Absolutely loving it. All right, we're going to get rid of those. Gotta love our old views of the power station down there. Look at that. We're coming a little bit cockeyed because I overturned on the thing. Unlock ASF and Tony ignores the sound files. Well, the sound files are there for you to play though, Brett. I read that backwards today. Sorry, I'm trying to bloody land a plane. Sorry. I'm trying to land a plane. Oh, you mean when you do it on the landing? Yeah, I can ignore him. Tony has like 100 times many going nuts at him than what I do on streams. Including myself. Whack. Yep, there we go. Crosswinds all doing its thing. We have to use some rudder pedal action in a second.
Maybe if you're like inordinately talented, maybe you can, but I cannot, and my relatives cannot either.
Oh, she's a bumpy. She's bumpy coming in.
Genetically, or maybe if you're like inordinately talented, maybe you can, but I cannot, and my relatives cannot either. Therefore, it must be.
Oh, geez, long landing. Come on, settle down. There we go. Touched on the left gear first. See if we can make this one. Oh, she was a bit this one. Oh, we might. Yeah, we'll make. Just Maple, are you there? Yeah, so the lift dumpers are these guys here. So these flick up so it disrupts the lift on the wings and makes the aircraft dirty. So they are automatically put in for when the plane touches down, so to stop it from trying to take off. So that's what the lift dumpers do. Now, why did that play twice? I have no idea. That's a Twitch thing. So you pop that out. Oh, they're already gone down already. Right, lights going up. Safety lights going on. And strobe is going off. Then we're going to listen to that music. I do like the tractor in here, though. And let's start the APU. I'm only going to do a small shutdown on this guy because I've got to load out the sim and go back into it to put this into the GPS. Do the flight down to Hobart, which we're going to do. Jump into it pretty quickly. Jesus, I can't taxi. Something happened with one of the Microsoft Flight Simulator updates where I've lost all my access sensitive settings. And my rudder pedals are all gone shit. Hey, Wes did some flying with us in the E90. Oh, there we go. Nice. Hey, Brett, how's the weather in Tassie today? Is it going to be much like Melbourne, or? It's bad? Okay. Cool. We like when it's bad weather. I'm choking on my own coffee and saliva now. Oh my god. But Kanga, thank you very much for the dono. I appreciate it on the flight there. Thank you very much for the 20 bucks for helping out the stream. And Mr. Richard Clark, thank you very much for the business class membership for the 22 months. Dirty a plane, a bad weather. It's like a dark AUSSFlightsimmer channel. There we go. Come on. Love stutters. I love stutters. Stutters is my favorite feature in the sim. Like, it really like sort of gets the anxiety levels up like nothing else. Like, it's a great feature to the sim. You just don't know when it's gonna happen. It's fantastic. Lots of rain and some thunderstorms. Nice. All right, so we're at gate 49. Gust lock I should have put on there. Parking a brake is good. And that can go on. That can go on. These guys can go off. They can go to off. Come on. They can go to off. They can go to off. They can do a thing there. And we can shut these guys down. There we go. It's running on the APU power. The sarcasm is Oscar level. There's no sarcasm there. I actually really appreciate. I really do. I really appreciate that they put stutters in the sim. I like to thank Microsoft Flight Simulator for the stutters. Alright guys, I'm going to get ready for the next flight there, but I've got to jump out into the menu and back in. We're going to go and do that. I'm not going to bother deboarding the plane. Let me grab and redo a sim brief and just turn the stutter slider off. I know. We have pulled people doing that, Fozzie, where people are going, where is it? But yeah, I always feel like if I pull that one out, it's always fun at the time, but I feel bad. My conscience comes back a little bit later. Alright, let's jump into the sim. We're gonna go to Hobart, baby. Hobart. And let's see what we're going to do here before we do that. Hey, Splickard wants to be a friend. We'll, I'll sort you out on that one. I know who you are. Shane, due to the number of aircraft that you fly, do you run off checklist or is it all in my memory bank? It's all in my memory bank. The reason why I don't use a checklist hard enough is because I'm streaming. I feel like it would take away from the chat. So when it comes to streaming, you guys in the chat are my #1 focus. And the thing that I like best about multi-flying is you guys. The flying is all on top of that. So obviously I fully concentrate on the landings and things like that as much as I can. But yeah, it's all the different planes are all just by memory. Though it's given us runway 27 now, so it has changed it up. So we're going to be taken out of, I think 27's this guy, isn't it? I can't read. Yeah, 27. So we're going to, let's look for a bit of a departure out of Melbs. Flight like it'll be this guy here. Oh, hang on. I just chose the wrong one. Let me change this again. Let's remove. This is what we want. There we go. We'll pop that in for our departure. And for the rivals, they want to put us in runway 30, which is this guy here. Let's see if we can find something for runway 30. We might go all the way out here, give us time to come in. And what approaches do we have? All RNAVs again. Boring. So we'll do RNAV W. The same one. We'll just do one of these, and that will be what we configure. But obviously we'll get rid of this stuff here. So that's going to be the flight plan that I'm going to run off. All right, so we're going to jump in. We're going to go to the Just Flights BAE. Here we go. What do we got? 300 series is normally some ANSET stuff. There we go. Do we want to keep it on the ANSET? I think it's the... Oh, we've got Koban. Let's do ANSET. We'll keep it with ANSET. Emto, what's going on? I had to do this, the usual squint. What's going on, legend? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well over on Twitch land. All right, so we are going to have to program this a little bit. So we're going to be using the Stunt 27. Oh, hang on. Yeah, that's the one there. So that's going to be the departure, and we need to get rid of this mess here. So it's going to do that. I need to get rid of this guy here. I hate the bloody UI on this because the friggin' thing's in the road. Let's remove that, please. Cool. All right, so that's going to do that abruptly, and then we're going to have the same sort of issue when we get into down this guy here. So we're going to be doing a runway 30. And we're going to be doing the IP India Papa Lima Echo 7 Whiskey. India Papa Lima. No. For the 30, I think it's this one. Yep. All right. So we're going to do this guy here. And then we're going to do an RNAV approach in runway RNAV 30W. Cool. So then we need to get rid of this waypoint in here, which is the TASUM. Remove. There we go, and that should be all hunky-dory. Cool. All right, we need to go to gate 49. This is what I should have done that properly on the previous flight, but I didn't do it. All right. I didn't park all the way down there, did I? I must have. All right. Back to the boondocks. AUSSFlightsimmer, who are you kidding? What do you mean, who am I kidding? Kidding for what, Beto? Shouldn't you be working? Thank you for the squint. My pleasure. Always happy to squint at bloody your dark purple. But thank you very much, guys, for hanging out. Beto's all sass today. The sass Beto. It's all sass. He's got his big boy pants on. It's Friday. Big thank you to our friends over at Just Flight for supporting the streams, and also FS Mods. They're not really supporting the streams, but you know, I'm going to throw the logo out. Ham sandwich time here for the lurk. Lurk, yeah, for later. Okay, no worries. It's your birthday month, Andy Black. Nice. So you're a late October birthday. No, exclamation mark FS mods. Full moon outside your home. Nice. I getcha. I gotcha. There you go. Go on, Sim. Load up. FS hands your memory loss from the correct checklist. What are you talking about? I think each October is called Super Moon. Is it? We had a full moon in the sim the other day. Now it's deciding to rain and it's put us in the dark. Good job. Good job. And it's raining. All right, so the clouds did end up rolling in. Oh, look at that. Holy cow. Holy cow, put your sunglasses on. What is going on? Look at this. It's broken. It's broken. The tablet's broken. The iPad's got a break. Oh my god. Where's the settings button? I can't see the settings. It's way too bright. What's going on with this? I can't see the icons on here. Where's the settings button? Yeah. Can we turn the brightness down? Yes, let's turn the brightness down. Holy cow! Using some battery power there. Holy cow. Alright, hang on. I gotta see if I've actually got views in this plane. I do. I don't know why that was doing that. That was weird. Alright, we do have views. I had a phone that did that once, really? Alright, I gotta remember how to fly this thing. I'm actually gonna turn that down a little bit more. I think it's the lowest it can go, actually. We're running the Just Fly EFB version 2.5. Alright, let's go to OMF. Let's hit that. It seems to be a little bit more than what it normally would be. Just saying. Holy cow. Something's not right here. Something's not right here. Holy cow. I can't see anything. Oh my god. How do I fix this? If we change the theme. Alright, is this work? There's something wrong with the tablet. Just saying. There's something wrong with the tablet. I feel like I'm getting a permanent x-ray. Oh my god. Alright, I'm just gonna get this set up and then we can get rid of the thing. Start refueling. Yeah. I've just got to leave it as that. Ground power. I don't know what I'm pressing at the moment. It's just your eyes? No. You saw this as a report? I've never seen it do that before. First time. That's all right. We only need it to get the plane up and going, and then I'll get rid of it all. I'll just get rid of the EFB. Oh. I need to update soundscapes too, because they've done a massive update. Prepare for pushback boarding. It's a lot more configuration than A320 E-Jet and the Boeing are used to flying. Hey, Jay Brown, thank you very much for the 7 months.
J Brown 4692 just resubbed for 7 months. Victory hand medium light skin tone smirk.
I love it how it reads out the emotes. Mr. J Brown, thank you very much, mate. I appreciate the support. Are you still taking off from Adelaide, Story Girl? Boarding requested. Mr. J Brown, thank you very much, mate. I appreciate the support. Thank you very much for your 7 months. Hope you're doing well, mate. I am. My iPad's not doing too well on the thing. It's giving me... How do I get... push tuck. Yeah. How do I get rid of this thing? It's doing... Oh, there we go. It went back to normal. That's strange. It's like Just Flight heard us and they fixed it. But seeing this is your second time flying A310, I'm going call airborne and flying on the Autopilot win. Yeah, absolutely. What sort of planes do you normally fly? We're ready for pushback. Well, we haven't even done anything, sir. All right, batteries on. Can I not hear any sounds with this plane today?
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
I didn't really hear it jump over to the APU too well. Oh, the sounds are messed up on this too. I'd say we've had just a bad loading. This could go pear-shaped, but I'm happy to go with it. But yeah, I think like I've got no sounds. Or weird lots of sounds. I've got people going through me. This is all messy. Can you guys hear the sounds or not? I can't even hear button clicks. I think we've just had a bad load. Is probably what we've had. Reload. I'll see. I don't really have time to do a reload because I've got other stuff to do after the stream. I've got to get some packages off to some people for FS mods, so. Are you guys getting the same thing? Nav database is expired. I suppose I need to update that store flight plan. No, I've forgotten how to do this. Load. There we go. Cool. Is that going to be the right one though? Not even the right flight plan. What's it doing? Hang on, I've stuffed up. Hang on. I've stuffed up. Oh no, I grabbed it from that. It should just automatically load in. Oh, that's right. We're in a different plane. Hang on. I might be able to fix this. I've stuffed it up. I might be able to grab it from the downloader tool. Hang on. I forgot which plane I was flying. We'll see. We'll see if I can go back somehow to the menu. And then we'll go... But the stored one should be the one that I've grabbed in there. But anyways, let's load it in. Oh, it's not going to load in. All right, I'm going to have to duck out and jump back in. Jesus. Jasper was going good. We just had a bad loading then. But that's alright. Looks like it was a design that we needed to jump out, jump back in. I forgot with the FMS on that one because the 146 has been updated. So we'll do a quick reload. And hopefully the downloader tool worked. We shall see. Come on, Sim. Let's do this again. We're just going to jump in straight into Melbourne. So I don't need to set it up like the other one. Oh, I'm not going to Essendon. Hang on, up here further. The frig is it? There we go. Alright, let's try this again. How you been, Jasper? Hope you've been well. Well, that's pretty cool. Darren went to the Back to the Future, a musical. That would be cool. Eva, what are you doing?
Stuck at work listening to the stream. So it's not all bad.
What, the stream or the stuck at work part? So the stuck at work part's not so bad. A long way. I know, but this is what my sim's like. This is what it's like. It's just, it's got so much stuff in it. Evil, thank you. You are very, very, very kind, my friend. Let's drop one of these. Thank you, Betty. Such a pain in the ass. You still can't pin up. You have to wait for someone to talk, but you still can't pin. So Evil has to say hello before I can pin him up. I wish they would change it where I could actually just pin a super chat up. But Evil, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Hopefully work goes along pretty quickly so you can get into the weekend. All right, let's see if this thing's going to be busted again. That'll do. It's doing things that I haven't asked it to do. Oh no. Oh no. It's done it again. There must be an update that I need to go and update. Holy cow. It's done it again. Alright, let's see if we can do this. Oh my god. Like and subscribe, and bad typing. Have a good stream. Are you off already, Evil? You can't lurk in the background? No worries, my friends. Take care. Have the best day at work you can. And I hope I get to speak to you over the weekend. A ground power. We're taking, let's see if we can get this to work. 99 passengers. Because it hasn't loaded in like it's meant to. Oh, maybe because I did this. Of B. Refresh. Back here and to aircraft. Come on. Nah, see, it doesn't want to load in. This thing's broken. I can't even get it to go down. Oh my god. I don't even know what the fuel it's going to put in here. I can't even put... Oh no, this is going to be a mess. I'm just going to put 4,000 in and see if it's going to put it in. Oh shit. This thing's balked.
Passenger's bus is coming.
Yay! Oh, and it still didn't put it in. Alright, just put that in. Man, this is gonna get messy. I don't think this is gonna work, guys. Let's see if we've got some sounds. Oh, at least I got sounds this time. There we go. There we go. We got sounds this time. No, I'm just hoping that it's the EFB that's buggered. I can't even see what's actually turned on here. Do we actually have... Oh shit, everybody's jumping on. Oh, they've got the ground power unit. Alright. I'm pretty much finished with the EFB, I think. But, because that's annoying me. Just gonna put that there. Alright, our battery's on. We're gonna go over to external power. There we go. Okay, well, it sounds like it's sort of working. Galley's gonna go on. Emergency lights going on. Ice detection can go on. Seatbelt signs can go fasten. Our nav lights can go on. Cabin. What did I just turn on then? Shit. Cabin emergencies. Yeah, that's right. No smoking signs can go on. Avionics Masters APU, your adapter can go on. I'm going to turn on one of the pumps for a little bit later. Actually, I'm going to start the APU now. So we'll start that up there, and then we'll see if we can get this thing fired up. All Souls getting on this plane. Yeah, she's a bit haunted by the looks of it. Putting 122, it's only meant to be putting 99. I'll have to see if there's an update. Obviously, I need to go into the Navigraph hub, but... That's looking more promising. That is looking more promising. Sunny. Okay, that is promising. There we go. That's cool. Alright, so that's cool. Let's go to departures. We're going to do departing runway 27, so that's going to be 3. We'll Enter that in. And then with the SID's gonna be Stunty 3. But we can see if we can find that one. It's number 10, so we're gonna pop that in there. Enter that back to the flight plan, so that should all be in there. Cool. We're gonna go back to the menu. I won't put the arrival in just yet. I'll just leave it as that. But that's all there anyway, so that's fine. We're not gonna mess around with anything else. Yep. All right. All right. We might be in action here, ladies and gentlemen. We might be in action here. All right. APU's already started. That's good. So we're going to go over to... Let's see if I can remember how to do all this sort of stuff. APU's on. That's cool. We want to go down to APU Gen. There we go. APU Air can go on. One pack can go on. So now we just got to wait to board. Push back. So we're going to get rid of the... Going to turn off that there. Let's get rid of this guy. Did that actually go off? I'm hoping we got rid of this guy. Let's get rid of this guy. There we go. That got rid of it that time. And I'm thinking that's everybody that's loaded. Paul Soul's getting on board. I flew out of Hobart 2 weeks ago today after an amazing 2 weeks there. What a beautiful place. Did you go down to Tassie? It needs towing into the service hangar? Yeah, it does. That only wants to import the payload now? Far out. Far out, Brussels sprouts. On your way, son. Let's get rid of that there. We don't need it. Let's get ready for pushback, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, hang on. What did I just say? I wanted to start engines before I push back. Is that what I just said? Freaking hell. Waiting for engine start. What a knob. What a knob. Why would I do that for? Anyways. Master on. Let's go and start an engine then. I don't know why I said that for, but anyways. Is what it is. Yeah, I've never actually been to Tassie. I would love to go. Oh yeah, here she goes. Oh, there we go. We only had to start one engine before it was going to let us go anyway. That's cool. Few days.
All engines clear. Start at will.
One engine start. All right, we're going to move over to the third engine. We're going to start the bejeebers out of that one. I love the sounds in this thing. Good spotty light whiskey. I don't drink. Do they have good coffee there? Right, is it a good coffee and cake place? That's more my liking. Coffee and cake. Now, I'm going to probably manage the auto throttle like a pig today because I haven't flown this for ages, but, you know. Two engines are started. Another engine start. I'm sure it's no worse than Melbourne, but that's me me talking as a Adelaide copy snob. Are you actually from Adelaide? I think you might have mentioned that before, actually, on one of our later streams. Great food. I am one of those coffee snobs, but yeah, good coffee, great food. Oh, there we go. Maybe one day. But come on. Oh, shit. There we go. It got there and eventually. The Kuma country? I have no idea where that is. Is that out in bush somewhere? Light bars can go on. Let's go and start lucky last, engine number 2. Full LG6.
Unlocking gear.
There is nice chocolate. Where's the Hobart? Isn't that the where they make Cadbury though? They still make Cadbury in Tassie?
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear, right is clear.
They still do. Okay, whereabouts is that located? Well, that's going off. Engine starter is off. Gen's going on. APU gen. Well, we're still meant to leave it on because we're meant to put the APU. That's right. I'm just going to turn it off. I'm going to stop. I'm just going to turn it all over to engineer. Packs can go on. All right, let's go back up to here. Beacon lighting, which I should have put on before. That's all good. We're going to go and turn all our spoilers, anti-skids, and that can go on. Engine pumps, all this can go on. Memory, got to go down here, turn all these guys on, and then turn all these guys on. Taxi lights can go on. 2 notches of flaps. Planes has cooked up on me as it gave insufficient fuel warning message, and now all the scenes have died, so I'm gonna have to call it on this one. No worries, Dare. Thanks for popping in anyway, my friend. Thank you for scaring the poopers out of me again. CJ Russ, thanks very much for popping in. Thank you very much for the comment. North of Hobart. Ah, okay. Have you been there before? Have you been there before, Brett? Like, it's one of the tourist attractions you would go to, is it? Oh, hang on, back to standby. Yeah, what are you guys flying? What are you guys flying if you're having issues? You have a chocolate factory near you. What do they make? What chocolate do they make? Oh, the Max. Ah. When was the last time the Max is updated? I haven't checked it for a couple of days. Alright, so we're going to go runway 27. A lot of it custom expensive stuff, Roger. They have like Noosa chocolate up here. And I tell you what, they have a shop in the Maroochydore Plaza. And it's they weigh it, right? So they weigh, you buy the chocolate on weight, and it's so expensive. I actually don't think it's that good. Like, it's nice, but for the price, it's not worth it. The people go nuts over it. 16 for takeoff. Oh. Are we all doing sim briefs that's doing different stuff? There's Story Girl coming in. We're going to be gone before she even gets going. Are you just going to divert to Hobart? Check out the Haze Drools. What's that? Is that chocolate? Might do a touch and go. You do you. What do you mean me do me? About what? I'm so confused. That is chocolate, okay. I think Brett's talking about the landing. Oh shit, Christ! Oh, that made me jump so bad. Dad, you poohead! Oh my god, you said you were going. Fucking hell. That made me like do a double jump. Oh my god, stop it. He said he was going. Try one more time. I thought you were leaving. Leave, please. Oh, oh my god. That got me. Mrs. Oz Wendy's underwear. Snap. Belgian style chocolate made here since the 18th century. I think I might have been early 20th centuries. They do a factory tours though. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that freaking got me, that one. Just, he said he was going. See, he won't be able to do that one again because I'll be expecting him to do it for the next 5 minutes. Holy cow. Woo. I'm awake now. Oh man. Gotta turn this fan up. Up there. Raise the price of that thing? I might have to. I might have to put it to 200 biddies. Holy cow. Fozzie gets the shit scared out of him every time as well. Yeah, I'm going now. See you later on the next flight, and hopefully I have not any issues. No worries, dear. Take care. Cheeky bugger. Put it at 1,000. Then it will never get hit. Like, I don't mind it. It's all fun, but holy cow. It gets me, eh? Because I turned the sounds up before in my headphones, right? Because the sounds before when I had to reload back in because the sounds weren't funny. So I had my headphones up extra loud. That's what made me jump. Jeez, man. Look at the friggin'... Look at the taxiway quality here. Like, it's dreadful. Like, look at all this. Man. I will have to say, I am going to say this. Orbex is not what Orbex used to be. They're not the same. Like the roads in Vic. But just the textures are so blurry. Yeah. Right, look. That's not good. They used to be so much better. Like, I haven't been buying any Orbex scenery for ages now. They used to be like the #1, but now they're not even close. Orbex is no good anymore. They used to be good. And they've been around for a long time, but yeah. And they're hardly releasing scenery. I think they're basically doing so much work for Microsoft Flight Simulator because obviously that's where the money's coming from. So they're not really doing much on their own end. Maybe waiting to improve in 2020. I hope so. I hope so. But yeah, they're not the Orbex that they used to be, in my opinion. The stuff's not up to, it's not the top standard anymore. Like, I don't even think, I wouldn't even class some of their stuff as mid-standard anymore. Like, look at that, that's terrible. The lines are fine, but the textures are terrible. All right, you guys gonna do your thing. There's a, oh, it's the first time I think I've actually seen a Max. That's not my plane. You're waiting for someone to come in. Are you guys gonna go, or are you just gonna sit there all day burning jet fuel? FSX had better taxiways. Maya, I agree. It's disappointing. It's disappointing. Hopefully they can bring it around. Holy cow, that scared the bejeebers out of me. I've got to get Dare back one day for something, somehow. I don't know how I can, but you know. I feel like I'm missing a bunch of stuff here. I am. I don't really want to use that AFB, so... because it's broken. No, it's the EFB Big L. I'm gonna bring it up. It's all screwed. So I don't really want to use the EFB to do some bits and pieces that I want it to do. All right, Pringle's up in the air. Beautiful is up in the air. Who's beautiful actually in the chat though? I think I've asked this before. Is Story Girl coming in from Adelaide? It's not you, Fozzie. We are all beautiful. You should know that. Yeah.
Cabin crew, please take your seats for takeoff.
TMS set to takeoff. Power set, flex achieved.
Cabin is secure.
And the thing is, because of the textures are so bad, the frame rates at all of the Orbex big Australian airports is disgusting.
V1. Rotate.
Jesus.
V2.
All over the shop. Holy cow.
Positive rate of climb, gear up.
Stutters, come on. It's too hard to fly a plane when you're stuttering that much out of that airport. Crappy textures and crappy performance. Come on, Orbex. You guys can do better.
bank angle, bank angle.
Jesus. All over the shop. It's I don't know. It's just rocking around. And it's stuttering, so when I was correcting it one way, it was overcorrecting the opposite way. Anyways. We'll see how we go when we approach into Hobart. I didn't even check our altitude. 29,000. One. Just gonna leave that on there. I'm gonna pop that on. We're gonna pop down the nose just to get some speed. Come on. From the bejeebers out of it. There we go. Alright, let's go to IS. There we go. Now she's going up. And we're on the path. Good for my plane. There we go. Cool. All right. We're making our turn out. Nice. All right. We're doing all right. It usually takes me like one flight to get back into the plane, but then I move on. There's Story Girl coming on descent. Having a thunderstorm here at the moment. Yeah, it was just all rocky, but I think it was more of the stutters than anything else. It's the old thing with stutters. You get a stutter when you're trying to correct something and then it overcorrects. Just Melbourne's, just Orbex, Brisbane, Melbourne, they're just all known for stutters, in my opinion. All right. I'm not giving Orbex a very good rap this morning, but it is what it is. All right, we'll turn lights off a little bit earlier. And we are cruising up. My sim crash is just then on top of the Orbex. Ah, see? They're you see me behind you? No, Foz, I don't. I see beautiful, but I don't see anybody else. Now I don't see beautiful. I've lost my tags. Change server to you. Hang on. I gotta fix up my tags first and then I'll change. Actually, I'll do it all in the one. Traffic. Let's turn those off. And then let's change to South Asia server. Beside accident, I know. I agree with you, Big L. I agree with you so much. Like even the Brisbane airport, because that's my local international airport, except for Sunshine Coast when it's international in the tourist season with Air New Zealand. But that being said, it's always been a stutterfest. When it was in P3D, it was the same. The thing is, like, what Orbex do is they will get developers. So when it's an Orbex airport, it's not necessarily an Orbex airport. It's been designed and developed by one dude, and they work for Orbex. It's one dude. They're their own like sole trader or whatever, and then they. Because I've known people that have done their airports for Orbex, so. They're different airport that use the airports. Dude! I am switching back. I'm just giving you a sec. Alright, let's switch back. What's your say? Hey Willie, what's going on? There you go, Fozzie, I gotcha. I got you behind me, Fozzie, and I don't have beautiful anymore, but I got Fozzie. He says, hey guys, I'm on my way home and I saw Shane was in the one shooting at darts tonight. At friends are now on my way home. What's going on? I hope you're doing well, Willie. Hopefully it was a good night. Kawasaki, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for the follow over on Twitch land. Beautiful may actually be out of my limit now, but I wouldn't think so. Shannon, thank you very much for the follow over on YouTube. All right, we're on our way up. I got Kangoo in front of you and all of you showed up behind me. Okay. Obviously, I'm having issues now. And my sim's gone all stuttery. Bring on 2024. I'd rather put up with new stutters in a new sim than stutters in an old sim. You know what I mean? Alright, I'll just be back, guys. I just gotta go and check on the dogettes to see if they need to go and have a wee so they don't piss on the floor since we've got a puppy. So I'll be back in a few minutes. I won't be long. I'll leave you on this view here.
Heard him. He can get us over to runway 30?
Yeah. If you come up here and show me where the throttle is in these things.
I'm starting not to like you.
Always forget him to take them off. All right. No, we're not off to New Zealand. No. Ice is detected. Thank you. I'm not going to worry about that. Oh, look at that. Nice views. I can't wait for the RJ. There we go. We're making our turn now. Huh? Huh? Why am I going backwards for? What the f... What the... What the... Why is it going back here for? Oh my god. Why was it doing that for? Man. Friggin' hell. It's got Hoppler in there? What the hell is it doing? Man, can't get good help. Yeah, I didn't. That's a pilot error because it's gone and put it in there, but I didn't check it properly. That's all me. They would be yelling at me. Yeah. That's all me. Alright, we should be getting back on track now. Because it basically had us, went to Sunti, and then it was then flying back to direct back to Dali, then back to Hoppler. I don't know why. So now we're turning around and we're going straight to Ivers or Avnes. Avnes is where we're going direct back to now. So I don't know what it was trying to do. Yeah. Anywho. Just gotta let the dogs out and calling a night a safe flight. See you, Willie. Thanks very much for popping in. See you, bud. The autopilot just wanted to see the views it got over the sheet of pure clouds. Maybe that was it. All right, so we're lining back up now. We're all good. Now we're going to cross the pond. So we've basically been flying for 20 minutes and we haven't gone anywhere. At least we're nearly up to our altitude. We're going to get just maybe above these wispy clouds here. Now we're going somewhere. Did anybody notice the plane just start turning around when I wasn't here? I need to drink some water. 3 coffees, it's time for some water. Is that where your New Zealand crack come from, Benny? Yes, H2O is needed. Yeah, I've got ice warnings, but I haven't really seen any icing. This does have visual icing implemented into it from Microsoft Flight Simulator, but not seeing anything. Never ask a pilot to know what you're doing. Maybe. I'm not getting any ice warnings now. Alright, we're pretty much nearly up to where we were before. I didn't know East Sale had its own. East Sale must be a big airport. It looks fairly big. Might have to go and check it out. Is that SimBrief? No, this is Navigraph charts. Ah, okay. Hence the reason why on the charts. Roger. It's where all the PC-21s train. All right. Okay. All right, we're going to start gathering some speed. So we are going to... Shit. Wrong button. Go up. Go up. Go up. I meant to lock it, you idiot. No one saw a thing. We're going to change this to target. I'm going to put it to 77. We'll see what it's going to do. Or else we'll end up overspeeding. No one saw a thing. Did not see a thing. Jesus. Don't look at the Microsoft Flight Simulator blog this week. Holy cow, it's terrible. There's nothing in there. You can tell a new sim's coming, can't you? I am testing the landing gear limits. Yep, tested. They passed. How are we going on our speed here? We're going down. We're going down. We might be able to pop it up, the target up a little bit higher. There we go. We'll see. We'll check. We'll see what's going on there anyway. It will probably go up anyway because we're going to drop down. Ground speed's 459. What's your ground speed, Foz? Really, as many people? I don't think so. Well, I don't know. It's like when P3D come out, heaps of people, you're on 465. Okay. The thing is, there was heaps of people on still. When FSX come out, there was people on 2020 for so long. Or not 2020. The older one. And then when it was the same thing on Prepared and so forth. So I think a few, obviously, there's like a section amount that people will go on, but being that it's on Game Pass, it's sort of accessible to everybody across the ground. Yeah, 47,500 feet. Wow. But yeah, I don't know. I would expect a large amount of people to come across. Like, I may keep both sims there. Because the download is not much to start off with. Like, I downloaded the Alpha Tech and I didn't even open it, and I put it on the same hard drive. Wow. They won't go back to 2020. Yeah, I'm more for the planes though, and for the multiplane side of things. Probably the first multiplayer, I might see if I can get a bunch of us in the drop bears just to test it out. And fly around on multiplayer before I stream it. Unless I just see it just working. I'm assuming it's going to be very, very similar to how we multiplay now. Top a drop already? Holy cow. Then you can chat and multiplayer. I've heard whispers about it, yeah. Was that just like chat or voice chat though? With a mic? Oh. I would have to turn that off in streams. Like, you can do that with Discord anyway. Voice, I think. Yeah, okay. The streams, I would have that turned off. Just in case someone goes and says something really nasty that could get me in trouble with YouTube. And be disrespectful to someone else. Mr. P-Ron, sim takes time to mature. I will install 24, but still have 20. Yeah, I'm thinking that I wasn't going to do that, P-Ron, but I think I might just keep it there just in case. Just for a little bit until I feel like I'm good to go. And then I've just got it there to muck around with the content folder. Shared with Cockpit would be amazing. Yeah, they've got to do it, but it will be out later. Because you know what they're going to do, right? They're going to do different versions of the sim. Next fall, next Northern Hemisphere's fall, they'll come up with a new edition and bring a bunch of products over so they can sell it over Christmas and stuff like that. Like they did with the first 3 years. They did the Reno thing, and then they did the 40th anniversary edition and all that sort of stuff. They'll come up with different ways to market it. Bedo's language pretty bad. You wouldn't want... Yeah, I know. It's shocking. I could possibly see problems with the streaming scenario at launch due to high usage. Yeah. Well, the thing is, they keep saying that Microsoft Flight Simulator is getting more and more, 2020 is getting more usage. Like recently, they just had their best month ever. So I'm kind of thinking that they should be aware of what the server stuff's going to be like. You would think, wouldn't you? I don't know. We'll see what happens. But so far, it's been pretty impressive with what we've seen. But we'll wait and see. We'll see what happens. There we go. Too close to missiles, switching to guns. In the meanwhile, we have COD Black Ops 6 coming out on the 20th. Yeah. See, ooh. I was so excited for the new Star Wars game, but that got a bit of a bang. So, a bangin'. So I didn't pick that up. I'm not into COD, unfortunately. Subnautical 2 coming out as well. Nice set of storm clouds coming on Descent. Subnautical. I never got into the first one. Yeah, high clouds. Oh, we've got ages to go. I may need to go and find a snack. I'm gonna go and find a snack. GTA 26. I'll be definitely picking up GTA 26. Absolutely. I've played a lot of GTA over the years. I was even getting so close to re-go and do Cyberpunk because when I got it, it was all messy. And you guys said go and do it. But I never even bloody got into Starfield too much. I just don't have time for other games. This is my problem. There's other games I would play, but I just don't have time. I'm gonna go and find a snack. It's friggin' hot in here. I'll have to dart off again in a second because Kirby's outside and I've got to bring her working up a sweat. Oh yeah, I've even got like sweat marks on my thing because it's freaking hot. The thing is, on this window here, there's one window coming in. The sun's over it now. I think at end of summer, I went and got the windows tinted on all these, on all this side of the house. But it's not until, like I could turn the aircon on, but the rest of the house, except for these ones, are cool enough still. And because I've got everything running, all the lights, screens, computers and stuff like that. But it gets hot in here. I was going to say something, but I forgot what I was going to say. I knew we were going to be over speeding. I had a funny feeling. Oh, I've got to duck out and grab Kirby because Kirby, once she's finished, she's got an issue with the lawn drains out there where she wants to try to get into them for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah, I'm only just on it. So it won't take much for it to fall off. This is when you need a co-pilot? Yeah, I know. Well, I was grabbing snacks, taking the girls out to the dunny, checking on a print. You know. Trying to multitask, you know. The thing is, I am as efficient as I am good looking. You guys already know that though, don't you? We do, thought so. I'm already on my second tin of butter cookies for Christmas. It's so good that Christmas stuff has come out early because I'm already on my second tin of butter cookies. I always say if my wife actually saw me fly a plane in real life, I would be giving all the secrets away. Well, as you are hungry, yep. 2 months early, I know. Like I saw the first, I think it was TK Maxx. There was the first Christmas ad on TV when I was watching The Block the other night. I was like, holy cow! Freaking October, man! Because they normally all start on the 1st of November. A Christmas ad already. I should be telling you not doing that, right? No, did just see that I could do 2 things at once, so the honey-do list would get bigger. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, Fozzie's descending. He must be a fair way in front of us. I should be using Volanta, so then I could see where it is, but... Alright, I just worked out something. I'm probably gonna do some fixing here. If we go to... Hang on. I remember how to do this. Yeah, list. Approach. No, I've forgotten how to do this. Here we go. Because I didn't program this in before. Runway 30. Enter. Then we're going to be using the IPLET. The IPLET 7 Whiskey, which is number 3. And then the approach, we are going to use the Whiskey, which is this one, so it's number 2. But then I'm going to get rid of IPLET in the thing. So that's in there, but then I'm going to get rid of IPLET out of here because I don't want to go all the way up. So we're going on this guy here and we're going to delete him. There we go. There we go. That's what we want. Nice. Hang on. Dog's barking. I'll be back. All right. Kirby's such a busybody. She needs to know everything. She needs to bark at everything. Crazy. All right. I'm still not going to descend yet because the weather's bad. So we'll just wait a little bit. Big Al says, yeah, it's best when they think we're useless. Don't get asked to do all the things. Yeah, absolutely. Maya says the clouds on this approach is stunning. Brett says Christmas stocks in Kmart. Yeah. Like the actual Christmas trees and stuff. Yeah. Bushfire season steadily coming up. Yeah. Not really so much where I live because it's the opposite. We're going into our wet season. So summer's our wet season. So it's the opposite. The best seasons up here is winter because it's nice blue sky, 20 degrees, calm winds, doesn't rain. So where in summer it's storm season. So it's completely different. I much prefer winter in Queensland, where I live. Aussie's still descending. We're only just started going over Tassie. Not like you would be able to see. Oh yeah, we are. We'll go over land. They got rainbows down there. Looks like we've got double cloud layers. Mr. Quicklin, welcome to the stream. Said Orbex peak are back in the day, but they ain't good these days. Yeah, I would agree. They're not as good as what they used to be. Get some decent turbulence coming up. Nice. That's what we love. That's what we love. We love it sporty. You need to say intentions. Yeah. It's more if that's just more stuff I've got to muck around with instead of hanging out with you guys though. I do like saying tensions though. I think I actually prefer saying tensions over beyond ATC. Alright, looking good. What's the fuel scenario? Fuels, ooh, pretty grim. So we put 4 tons in. We've got about 1,800 tons to go. Yeah, the mentor isn't really handy to help you with the plane speed, flaps, and descent. Can you hear the friggin' dog barking? Oh, I'll be back. You're gonna say hello to everybody, Kirby. You're gonna say hello to everybody. You say hello. Look how big I am now. Look how big I am now. Say hello. Hello. He weighs 2.6. Nearly 2.7. She'll be lucky to get to 3 kilo. Aren't ya? You're massive. You little cat. Can't believe we've got a little cat instead of a dog. Are you doing yawns? Doing yawns? Yep, little yapper you are, aren't you? Little yapper. You want to play? You want to bite? Looks like you want to bite. Or the mouse opening up. Opening up. Alright. You gonna stop barking at Postman Pat? You gonna stop barking at Postman Pat? Alright. Or do you want to sit in my lap? No, a bit hard to stream while you're sitting in my lap. There we go. There's Kirby. But yeah, she sort of got to... She's 6 months old now, and she's sort of already she's slowing down in her weight, so she's not going to get much bigger than what she is. So we got her when she was 1.9 kilo, and now she's 2.6, or 2.6 in the bit. She's nearly closer to 2.7 kilos. I don't know what that's in pounds, but it's not much. So you need to start descending. But yeah, she is very, very, very small. Big L says, okay, lunch is over. Get back to work. See you soon. Have a great remaining of the flight. Get back to work, Big L. See you, mate. Take care, buddy. Thanks very much for spending lunch with us. All right, we're going down. Actually, I don't want to do IRSOM. Turn that off. We want to slow down first. Why am I turning? Why am I turning? It should be really turning, I would imagine. Come on, slow down under 250 knots. And then we'll drop it down like a bag of potatoes. That's the cool thing with these planes. You can drop them with the air brakes on them. They drop so quickly. Man, look at that. How cool is that? Man, the new sim's gonna look so amazing, and we don't have long to go. How cool is flight simming? Like, we watched those things early in the stream. How much has flight simming come on in like 6 years? It's crazy. All right, indicated airspeed on. Let's idle all the way down. Like, look at that. Amazing. What's everybody in Australia having for lunch today? What is having for lunch? Anything exciting? I know Junior's having Vegemite scroll for lunch. And other bits and pieces, but... Man, I love the Just Flight planes. So just a bit of a, hey Josh, thank you very much, mate, appreciate it. Just with a Just Flight 2, guys, we've got like a month left to go. They set up a code that covers all the Just Flight main products, DC designs and stuff like that. I know people aren't buying stuff, but just if there's anything that you do want to get from Just Flight, remember to use the code, because they're trialing it with us, and it's 10% off. They've never done that before, and they've decided to do it with our community. And it's a deal for you guys to get discount, not for me, for you guys to get discount. So please make, because that may disappear in a month and they may not do it again. So a couple of people have used it, that's about it. But yeah, I try to find discounts for you guys too. And I need to update you because I've had some of the, I've taken some discounts away from moving from the morning from the UK. What's going on, Josh? Bloody early in the UK, mate. I've got to update our discount section there because the next level racing discounts, I've stopped those, and also the Peregrine ones I've stopped, and the Pro Sim ones I've stopped as well. I saw that Microsoft Flight Simulator 2 is pre-ordering, is now offering a 15% discount. You're joking. Are you joking? They've got it on discount already. Is that through the Microsoft Flight Simulator store? Oh, it's a UK key seller. Yeah, not interested in that. Not interested. Now, I've had that many emails from you, from key games sites for me to get an affiliate link, and I'm like, nah, I'm not interested. The store or Steam, I think, yeah. There'll be a lot going around because they've been hitting up a bunch of content creators. I've had like 3 different ones hit me up in the last week, and I just delete them. Not interested. I'm happy to support developers, but when it comes to keys for the sim, I'd rather people just make their own decisions on that stuff. I personally don't buy my flight sims from Steam. I get it from the Microsoft store. So that's what I did last time, and I'll be doing the same again. I still haven't purchased my copy of Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 yet. But yeah, just we have a section in Discord called discounts, and I go and update them and try to get discounts. There was a couple of ones that I finished up because they weren't providing the discounts that I wanted provided for our community. They're just not enough. And also there's some products out there that I don't think's up to the quality that they used to be. So therefore I don't want to, yeah. Don't really want to, like, there's nothing wrong with it, but it's obviously things that if we can get better things for our community and bigger discounts on stuff, that's what we aim to try to do with that whole discount section. I'm always trying to get discounts for you guys. And when I look for discounts, I'm looking for a minimum of 10% from a community. Like 5%, it's not enough. You know, I'd ideally like to get 20% discounts for things for you guys. It's a bit different when it comes to things like, I'll be sticking it with my Steam version. I still have the HTC Vive that just works with the Steam. Yeah, okay. Yeah. You have Xbox Game Pass too. Look at these clouds. It's amazing. Yeah, the old games key stores went nuts on the emails this week. I think I've got another one there this morning, so that might be 4 of them. Like, I sort of get annoyed when you get people contacting you and they don't even know your name. They're like, hey, ausflightsimmer. Alright, we might need to put some brake out here. Holy shit, I need to put some brake out here. What's this? Hasn't even picked this up. Okay, this is going nutso. This hasn't even done what it's meant to do. Oh no, yeah it is. Alright. It is. Alright. We're gonna drop this like a bag of bricks now, ladies and gentlemen. A bit unrealistic. Fozzie's already gone. We're basically not too far away, or he's about to land. So we're going to come in pretty hot here, which is going to be nice and fun. This is going to be cool. They'll seem to know your name, don't know how. Hey, Brett. Oh, well, if we have any icing build up, which we don't. Look at this. Absolutely smashing it down. Like a boss. I still might be a bit too high. Yeah, I think we are. I'm actually in the approach now. Shit. No, I left it too late. We're gonna have to swing Dixies around, I think. Visibility at 4,000 feet. Yeah, I can already see through the clouds here. 400. No, it's not that cold today. Good afternoon. Hey, Mr. Muppet Yoda. What's going on? Welcome. Yeah, I'm just going to lap it around here quickly. All right, we're looking good. Looking good. What's the airport altitude, anybody? One three. Actually, I might get to 2.5 just so I can slow her down. Roger, Dodger. Alright, autopilot going off. We're going to hand fly this. I'm going to start slowing her down. And we'll fly by our instruments. Right, first notch of flaps coming down. Second notch flaps coming down. We're going to start making our turn. Start trimming. Jesus, I've got the plane rocking around everywhere at the moment. Come on. Steady down, Oz. What's your bloody... I porridged that up really quickly. Really quickly. We're flying in the right direction. We're just all over the shop. There we go. That's better. Thank you. Holy cow, we meant to be back there before. There we go, under 2,000. What's Brett say? Said 400. Sorry, I'm not watching the chat at the moment, guys. Coming up to 1,000. I hope I'm looking alright. There's 1,000. I can't see shit. Speed's good. I'm a little bit off 700. Come on, I need to see the runway here. I think I'm off course. Come on, get down. Speed's good though. You're way to the left.
Pull up.
I can't see shit.
Pull up.
100. Minimums.
Can't see the airport. Holy cow.
50.
Where's the friggin' runway? Oh, there it is there. Holy shit. We're going for it too. Because I don't have time to go around, I'm sorry. I stuffed that up. We're gonna rudder turn it in here. Holy cow, she's a messy job.
50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Brake pressure C.
There we go. We stalled it just... I landed that like a Cessna.
60 knots.
Holy cow. Is it going to let me go through the poles? I can't go around. I don't have time. I got to get some packages off the people. And have some lunch. Oh. I should have zoomed in a bit more on Navigraph chart so I could actually see where I was going. Might be an idea. Oh well. That was fun anyway. That was fun. We're gonna do what I think I might do on Fridays is called Fridays Classic or Old School Fridays, where we're gonna fly some old school planes on Fridays. If it's airliner, jets, whatever. But we won't be flying next Friday. I'm going to be taking a week off from Flight Sim in the lead up to 2024 because we're going to be going nuts for the next 2 months. So I'm going to take a couple of days off from the sim. But then so not next Friday, the Friday after, we'll back to Old School Friday. And what's that? That's going to be bloody close to the sim coming out by then, won't it? No, that'll be the 1st of November. Ah. I should be streaming then. That's the birthday weekend too. Got a clear view? I do now. I do. Well, it's clear on this end of the runway, but down the other end of the runway, not so clear. It's still not down there. Like if I taxied all the way down to the other end, it would be raining still. Oh, stutters. Disappearing in the sim. Yeah, so do I. It's a memory thing, Maya. It's a memory thing. They drop them out because you're running out of memory. If I had 64 gigs, maybe, because I'm running like 3D print software and stuff behind the scenes. Wellington is miles away, but I thought even if it was in danger there. Oh my god. Fozzie says I don't take much memory up. Like, is that someone now or is that static? Sorry guys, I'm not even going to shut the plane down on this one because I got to get running. I was going to park right on and spoon Fozzie's plane, but I won't be that naughty. That's static. Okay, I did thought I saw Brett plays. I thought I did see you when I was coming in somewhere, Brett. Oh my god. Go the stutters. Alright, I'm just going to pop the... sorry, I'm not going to do a... oh, I'll just do it this way. I can't shut them down anyway. Hang on. There we go. I'm not even going to do this properly. But I'm going to quickly pass you guys over someone to raid. I would say a big thank you to Evil for popping in and dropping in a super chat. I appreciate it. Also, Mr. J Brown for the 7 months on the subscribe. Richard Clark with the 22 months and Kanga with the super chat from before. Thank you for contributing that little bit extra to the stream. Let's go and find someone to raid for Microsoft Flight Simulator. Vertex, let's see you guys. Well, we haven't raided him for a little bit. I think he's eating, but we'll go over there. So I'll drop some links in there. If you pop in there, say hello to him for me, because I'm not going to go in there myself. I've got to run. But thank you guys. We'll be back streaming tomorrow morning. I don't know what we're going to be doing yet. I'll work that out as we go. So take care. I love you lots. Thank you very much for hanging out with me. I really enjoy these Friday streams, and we'll be back sometime soon. Take care, everybody. Love you lots. Big hug. Have a great weekend.